You're going to wait for a minute or two to have my good access to the internet. Guys, I do have some issues. Hold on, guys. Yeah, I do have some issues still. Hold on, guys. Says it's not charging, so let me see. Hi, how are you all?
Good. Good.
Let's see. I'm having some issues with my laptop. Let me see how this goes, okay? Okay, thanks, guys. I was a little late, right, though? Okay, now, Ashita, what are you doing in school, ma?
Exponential functions.
Exponential functions. Okay, no, we did cover exponential functions the first part, right? What are they covering exactly in school?
We learned half-life word problems, and we're doing like basic word problems, like figuring out,
Easy?
like growth rate.
Okay, how about Advik? What are you doing? Oh, you're not learning. Oh, you're just starting algebra, correct?
Yeah, it's very basic. I understand all of it.
Okay, so it's easy for you now?
Yeah.
Okay, Subi, how about you? And Krishu, how about you?
Laws of exponents.
Oh, loss of exponents. Is it easy, ma, now? A little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. How about you, Annam and Advait?
Yeah, we're just doing laws of exponents. We're having our test on Monday, so the unit's almost about to end.
Oh, okay. Loss of exponents. Okay. Avni, I can't ask. Okay. Krishu and Ananya?
We're also almost ending laws of exponents.
Can I say it's easy now for you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, can we try reviewing a few problems both on exponential functions, word meaning laws of exponents and word problems? Yeah, let's do that. Last homework was on graphing exponential functions, right? Did you have any questions on that? Hey, did you guys have any questions on that? I felt like I
No.
was just, no, okay. So basically you've graphed, but some of you have not submitted it, which is a little concerning. Okay, what happened? Ananya, you didn't get to submit, right? Anna Madhvai, did you all do?
I did it. I just didn't submit it.
Pratika, you didn't do? Pratika, you didn't do, ma?
I didn't get to. I was looking at it and I couldn't like understand.
I miss Priya.
What is that you didn't understand, ma? Then you need to catch up, right? What is that you did not understand? You're going to just, but then you should have, meaning, what is that you didn't understand? How can I help you, ma?
I don't understand like how to like graph it or like how to like do it.
Oh, any exponential function, but the book provides everything, right? I did not get a message from you, right, Pratika?
Yeah.
But the book also gives you examples, right? Did you look at it?
Mm-mm.
You can go through the recording as well. You know that, right?
Oh yeah, okay. I'll do that.
You can go through the recording of the class once again. The book provides some solutions as well. Did you not have time or did you not understand?
It was like both.
See, that's the deal. But I'm a little worried, Amma. Unless I see real out. See, I have to know, right? Okay,
Mhm.
let's see. From graphing, we'll go ahead and do some properties of. Let's see. I'll be working on exponential functions only today. However, let's see where we are.
Miss Priya.
Yeah, Ma, go ahead.
Like I finished my homework, but yesterday wasn't letting me submit it, so I submitted it today.
That's okay. If you submitted it today, it's okay. But some of you have not submitted it. Only those I have gotten back.
I also had like 3 questions or something.
Oh, in your homework?
Yeah.
Okay, what are the questions? Can I
Wait.
bring it up, Dhruv? If you have submitted it, can I bring it up?
Sure.
Dhruv's homework. Oh, you just now submitted it. Okay. What are the questions you had? Okay. And
Huh?
okay. Otherwise, ask what is the question?
Wait. Let me check real quick.
You have to let me know the module number. See, I don't have the book right away here, but I can look at the module number or I can share your pictures. You've submitted, right? I can share the pictures. Does that work?
Wait. I'll just tell you real quick.
Here. You can let me know the page numbers.
It just has a question mark. Like for example, 597, question number 19 and 22.
597 means you have to let me know what is the question. I don't have the book here right
Que-
off.
19 and 22.
5?
597, that's the page, and then the questions are 19 and 22.
597, no? Let's see. 597 is here, question number 19 and 22. Okay.
And also 583, question number 24.
What is it? Okay, 19 and 22. Let's finish this, okay? So how about this? Identify the domain and range for each function, right? Okay, this one I was about to cover now, Dhruv, meaning I can show how to find out the domain and range. Okay, coming to this, right? Meaning we'll go with each of those, okay? This one I was about to ask you as a review question. Last week we just discussed one domain and range, right? So that did not suffice basically. So if your function is like this, right? Number E. I'll do number E, I'll do number D. After that, you can do the rest of it. Suppose if you're given a function like this, right? Is it exponential growth or is it exponential decay function? Who can let me know? Is this exponential
It's a
growth
growth.
or huh?
Growth.
Growth.
How do you know it is exponential growth?
It's above 1.
Am I audible?
Yes.
You're audible.
Am I audible, guys? Let me switch
Yes.
off. Okay. Yeah, I've switched off my the video. Otherwise, it's very hard. So, okay. So let me know, how do you know that this is growth?
Because the B is above 1.
Because B is positive.
Yeah, because good job. So this one, right? So basically, you're multiplying the number 2 by 22. Okay. And then for the next one, what are you doing? And then 2 is being multiplied by 22 two times. And then 2 is being multiplied by 22. So it keeps on growing, right? So basically, how is the graph for this function? The graph goes from 0 and it keeps on growing. So it is a growth function. Now, this being growth function, Dhruv, would you be able to tell me the domain and range of this function? Dhruv, would you be able to tell me the
Wait.
domain and range?
That's the thing I'm confused about. Like I've kind of
Okay, I'll help you. I'll help you. How do you find the domain and range? You tell me.
like
See, as x is going to minus infinity, what happens to the graph? Graph means what happens to the y value. That's what I'm asking.
it goes closer to 0, and when x goes closer to infinity, y is going. It's also going to infinity.
So let's see. Let's see the domain. Domain ranges from minus infinity to infinity. All reals, correct?
Mm-hmm.
How range? Range, what is the starting point? See the y-axis. What is the
Would
starting
be
point?
like 0 is less than y is less
Less than, it's not less than equal to, because the graph does not touch the x-axis. 0 less than y is less than infinity. Make sense?
Oh, yeah, I put that, but I thought it was wrong, so I just took it out. So I just wanted to ask you.
Oh, that is correct. And let's go over this minus 3 4 power of x. Minus 3 4 power of x. Guys, I would like each of you to answer this question. Minus 3 4 power. This was I was about to give one like this for your review. Minus 3. What are you doing? You're multiplying the number minus 3 by 4. Next step, what you're doing when x value increases, you're multiplying that minus 3 times 4 times 4. The next x equal to 3, what happens? Minus 3 times 4 times 4 times 4. So you go on multiplying the minus 3 by 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Can you do that for me? So if that is the function, so how will the graph be? Let me show you the graph. Pratika, are you understanding, Pratika?
So far, yes.
So far, yes. No. But how will this graph be? So let's write out a table of values, guys. Then only you will be able to understand it better. In the table, I want you to put x equal to 1 negative value, one positive value. X is here, Y is here. So let's put a -5, -2, and then I want you to put a 0, then 2, then a 5. Plug these X values into this function, find out the value of Y, put it in the table and plot it into a graph. If X value is -5, so the Y value will be what?
Uh,
-3 by a very big number, right?
yeah, -3 by 4 to the power 5.
Yep, 4 to the power of 5 is what?
Right.
256 times 4, right?
Yeah.
So it will be a very small negative value, right?
Mm-hmm.
It will be a very small negative value. Okay, now when it is 2, what happens?
It
When
would
it is
be
2,
-3 by 16.
when it is when it is 2, -3 by 16. Good job. Okay, the next one. When it is 0,
My bad. -3.
-3. Now let's go to 5. What would happen? Big negative value, right? Because -3 times 5 power of 4, correct?
4 power 5.
Yeah. Sorry. 4 power of 5. So that being the case, it will be a big negative value. So what happens basically? -5, you're getting a very small negative value. -2, you're getting okay, a value less than 1. 0, you're getting a -3. After that, 2, what are you getting? 0, you're getting a -3. 2, we did not calculate. 5, you're getting a big negative value. So connect the dots.
Yeah, it'd be like,
So what will be the domain and range?
so negative infinity is less than x is less than infinity.
Yep, all reals. X-axis, see, when you look at the x-axis, it goes from -infinity to +infinity. When you look at the y-axis, so let me write down, guys. So x-axis, what happens? It ranges from -infinity less than x is less than infinity. What happened to the y-axis?
0 is
You need to hold on here. Please, please, please be pay. So what is the lowest value? Lowest y value?
negative infinity.
Yep, it has to start from the lowest y value is. So it will start from -infinity less than, no less than equal to, because infinity is involved, less than 0. Any questions?
No.
Okay, let's stop this.
Well, I also had a question on the 583, number 24.
Please add me to the new Google Classroom. Yes, ma, Akshada, I'll definitely do. I'll give you the Google Classroom code, ma. Then what is that, Dhruv? What are the questions you have?
I also had a question on 583, page
583. Okay.
question number 24.
583, yeah.
Yeah,
Question number what?
24.
We can go ahead. Did you submit it through?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go over it later, ma. I don't see it there and I don't want to waste the class time. I will work with you, Dhruv. Is that okay?
All right.
Okay, let's move on. Okay. I wanted to review a couple of things. Akshada, for your problem, right, I really want you to note the Google Classroom code, ma, or I'll give you right away, because you will forget, I'll forget, we'll keep on moving. So
Wait,
can I
can
give
you
you
tell
the...
me? I'll write it down and I'll join it later.
Yeah, ma, absolutely. No, I'll give it in comments. Is that
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you note that down, please? The chat will go once you log out of the classroom. So let me go ahead and review a little bit. Okay, this one. We will continue with graphing to equation. Then we'll go on to word problems. How about this, guys? Would you be able to do this? What's the answer to that? Like to see the answers, guys. Just for today, I'm going to have my video of Ashita corrected, Dhruv correct, Kritika
Remember,
correct.
my camera isn't working, but I wanted to let you know that I'm listening.
Okay, Advait. Akshada, Krishiv, Advik correct. Pratika, Dhruv, Ashita, Subi, Ananya correct. Ashita, what are they doing in school? Huh?
We're doing simple word problem exponential functions where they give us the rate of growth and we have to form an equation and figure it out. And we also did half-life.
Oh, no. Ashita, I asked you. I remember. Akshada, I wanted to. Sorry, ma. Akshada, what are you doing in school?
We're learning radicals.
Oh, radicals. Okay, so this is new. You're doing it. Okay. Advait, I'm not getting answers. The problem is when you switch off the video, I'm not getting any answers from you. That is even more concerning to me. You see what I mean, Advait?
Yeah.
Can I get your answers? Yep.
Yeah.
This is very easy for all of you. I'm going to move on though. Advait, if you're not answering, I'm going to move on. How long to wait?
It'll like take a minute.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's go ahead and try. Graphing domain and range is good for you all. However, I don't want just domain and range. Hold on. This is a good one. Okay. Advait, good job. So I'm going to move on, guys.
Accessibility short.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So let's go ahead and I'm going to give you a scenario. Last week, we plotted the graph, right? So this week, given the scenario, we will go ahead and write an equation. Okay. So how do you write an equation? Let's try. Here, 10 deer were introduced into a protected preserve. Their expected population doubles each year. So what is the factor that is going on multiplied? What is that factor that we multiply with every single time? 10 deer. 10 deer means were introduced into a protected preserve. So basically, if I want to draw a table for this one, as a person, I would want to draw a table for this one. So basically, when it all started, we introduced 10 deer. Do you all see it? Now, their expected population doubles each year. So every time what I do, I double the population means, so the next year the population was 20 deer. What happened to the population the next year?
40.
Yep. Now, I want to write the equation, right, for this one, times 2. So that becomes 80. So now how to write this as an equation? So you all know last week we discussed that the general formula is AB power of X plus C, right? Now, when it all started, we started with a 0, right? So, 0 should be equal to, 0 had a population. See, Y value is the population of deer. Let's say the number of deers. X value is how many years maybe, right? So, let's have this as number of deers. We started at 10. That means if you X value equal to 0, put X value equal to 0. So the answer you should have is a 10. Your Y-intercept when X equal to 0 is a 10. Anam, is everything okay with you?
I'm just searching for a charger.
Okay. So Y will be equal to 10 times 2 power of class. What we are doing, given the scenario, we are trying to draw a table and write out the equation. Does it make sense? Now, is this an exponential growth function or a decay function?
Growth.
Growth. Good job. So let's see one more. This is an easy one that I gave you to start with. Let's see. One second, guys. So how about this? I'm going to give you this. And I would like you to give me the value of A, B, C and send it to me. Give me the value of A, B and write the function. 3 questions. Give the value, determine the formula for A, B and also write out the exponential function. If you're not getting it, please, I'll help you. You can say I didn't get it. That's fine. Did you get it, guys? Advik, good job, Advik. Can you send me the exponential function? Ashrita, there is a mistake, ma'am. Pratika, is it an exponential growth function or a decay function?
Decay.
Good job. That's right. So now it's an exponential decay function. Ashrita, does that give you a clue?
I typed it wrong. I have the correct answer in my book. I realized I typed it wrong.
Okay, so basically it's an exponential decay function. So that we are clear. Why? Because the Y value goes on decreasing. But how much does the Y value go on decreasing? How will we get it? How will we get the Y? Meaning, what is the decreasing factor? What is the factor that helps? Meaning, actually, last problem we went on doubling. So times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 was what we were doing, right? So here, what is the factor that's reducing? So that reducing factor B, can be calculated using this value, meaning successive y value by the previous y value. Here it's division. Since it's an exponential function, so you can calculate the b value by saying 216 divide by 648. This will be the, see, successive y value divided by the previous y value is going to give you what I'm going to multiply it with. So otherwise, you can easily take any two y values. 24. Here you have to take, please guys, here don't make a mistake. Successive by the previous. Successive by the previous. If you put 24 by 8, it will become a growth function. So this is basically 1 by 3. Ananya, that's right. Now, the general format is y equal to a b power of x, right? So here when you think about it, b value is this. What is the a value, ma? What is the a value, Subi?
Is it like 648 because it's
Good, good, because that is the y-intercept. A value is 648. So how do we write the function? I'll write the function as y equal to 648. That is the y-intercept times b value. That 648 is going on getting multiplied by 1 by 3, 1 by 3, 1 by 3. So it is, the y value goes on decreasing. 1 by 3 power x. Does it make sense, guys?
Miss Priya,
Yeah, ma.
I know that like the way to get or B is new over original, but I noticed that like when the X is like 1, 2, 3, 4, it's going up by 1, the f of X or the Y is like going like dividing by 3. So would that have something to do with it or something?
Oh, you know, ma? Good question. So are you trying to find out the slope?
Oh, I mean like here it's like you see for X it's like 0 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 as it's going down, but for Y it's dividing by 3 dividing by 3 dividing by 3.
Correct.
So I that would have something to do with finding out the B.
Does it have something to do with the B? It does, but in this case, it's only one change in y, right, ma? For every one change in y, meaning I would always want to find out which are the two values I would take. I cannot take 648 by 8. Do you see? I always want to see two y values where the x values differ by 1. You bring up a good point though. Meaning, when you find out your common ratio, right? This is, see, we learnt about geometric sequence at the start of the year, right? So the geometric sequence is like 0th term, first term, second term, third term, fourth term. So now for finding the R value, you cannot divide 648 by 8. You see that is 4 terms apart. You see, if you're going to do 648 by 8, then what you're going to get is R power 4. Am I making sense, Ananya?
Yes.
So you should always choose two y values where x value is 1 apart. Meaning, you have to take the second term by second term or the fourth term by third term. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so let's see. So please guys, whenever you send in the answers, right, make sure you do a sanity check. Whether it is a growth function or a decay function. How did I come up with this formula? How about this? This I gave you. So wait. How about this? Let's try this. You're going to come up with an equation for this. I'm going to wait and watch. Or if you want me to do, you have to let me know. Okay. Each year, local country club sponsors a tennis tournament. Okay. Play starts with 128 participants. During each round of tennis, half of the players are eliminated. So do you see what is going on? Yes, Ashrita, that's right. So the general formula is y equal to a b power of x. B is your common ratio. In geometric sequences, we learned it as what? In geometric sequences, we learned it as common ratio R. Advik, good job. You made a typo. I didn't see your answer, Abni.
Yeah, I made a mistake at the end.
Oh, yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I understood, you understood, okay. Krishiv, what is that A? What is that A? A also should have a value, right, Krishiv?
Okay.
Go ahead. A should be your y-intercept.
I sent it.
Pratika, what is x, what is y? Advait, that I know, Advait, what A is y-intercept, I completely understand. Okay, but I want to know the equation. Correct, Annam? Pratika, I would like you to give an answer, Pratika. X value is an independent variable, right? So you can put for every round, 0th round, first round, second round, third round, like that you can keep going. Pratika, were you there from the beginning of this algebra one?
No.
See, that's the problem. You see, we covered exponential series as well. I'm sorry. We covered geometric series and arithmetic, geometric sequences and arithmetic sequences. So basically, an exponential function is a geometric sequence where every term, this is the first term, second term, third term, fourth term, every sequence will differ by a common ratio. So here, when they started, right, they started with 128. After that, what happened? Every time half of them got eliminated. So this was divided by 2 to get the first round had only 64 players. Then it was again divided by 2, getting it to a 32. Then it was again divided by 2, getting to 16 and 8. So like that it went on. So it is a decay function where b is going to be a fraction. So a is the y-intercept, means x value equal to 0. That's the y value. So 128 times half power of x. Pratika, makes sense? Dhruv, are you sending the answers?
I did. I sent my answer.
Okay, Akshada, did you send the answer, ma?
Yeah, I just
Akshada,
sent it.
huh?
I sent it.
You send it. Just now you send it. See, just now after asking you send. Hey, why ma 7? What is that 7?
Is it the y-intercept?
Yeah. Why? Why should? My gosh. Where did you get that 7?
Wait, is 2 to the power of 7 128?
Yeah, 2 to the power of 7 is 128. But our general equation is y equal to a times b power of x. A is your y-intercept. Y-intercept is your y value when x equal to 0.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So that would be 128. Directly you're going to substitute 128 for that. Krishiv, did you get it?
Yeah.
Krishiv?
Yes.
Okay. So how about this? You're going to write equations now. Let me erase it first. I have given you the values. A, B, C, D options are given this time. I don't want to make it harder yet. I wish this connected to the internet. That's so much better, guys. I have a better internet now. Oh, good job, Avni. Dhruv, good job. Go ahead. Avni, Advik, Dhruv, good job. Akshata, good job. Ashita, good job. Advait, good job. So you guys are getting it. Looks like, right? Subi, Dhruv. Pratika, this time I want you to try, ma.
Yeah, did you call me?
Yeah,
Krish,
I
I
put
want you to try. Dhruv, you're keeping quiet. It's a little concerning.
No, I
So,
put my answer right.
yeah, Krish, oh, you put your answer, Dhruv. Wait, Dhruv, I did not see it. Sorry. Yes, it's not concerning. Thank you. My query is, Krish, what is going on?
Miss Priya, I put my answer in too.
Pratika. Oh, yeah, ma. Sorry, ma. Now you're getting it, Pratika?
Yeah.
See, okay. How about Krishav? What did you do, Krishav?
Yeah.
What is the value? See, this needs to be of the format. Oh, I got better internet. I'm so happy. It is of the format a b power of x, right? So here a is your value of y when x equal to 0. So what it should begin with, Krishav?
Oh, it should begin with 6.
You get it?
Yeah.
This should be 6. And what? See, successive term by the previous term. So it's a growth function. So your VB value cannot be less than 1. It has to be greater than 1. 1.5 or 6 is right. This is not even an exponential function. Exponential function should have x as the exponent. So this is wrong. This is wrong. Here when you see 9 by 6 is 1.5. So C is correct. Krishiv, did you get it?
Yeah, I just flipped A and B.
You have to be a little louder, or I need my audio to be louder. Go ahead.
I just flipped A and B.
I saw that. Okay, let's see. Okay, now I'll go to the harder one. You're going to find out an equation now. Okay, this is more of a biology problem. Let's see. The number of milligrams of an antibiotic in a person's bloodstream is dependent on the number of hours elapsed since taking the antibiotic. So that hours is H. Okay, so that is the X value. Basically, when an antibiotic is injected into the bloodstream, that is hour 0. You see, at that time, you can build up a table from here. So when the hour value equal to 0, the Y value, which is the amount of medicine in your body, is 50 milligram. 1 hour after, it becomes 25 milligram. 2 hours after, it becomes 12.5 milligram. You can easily form a table. Once you form a table, you know how to find out the B value. Successive by the previous Y value. Then you know to find the Y-intercept. That is your A value. Now, it's not hard for you to form the exponential equation. Ashita, good job. Advait, good job. Dhuru, good job. So you're doing great, guys. Okay, nice. Nice to see.
We had a test over all this today.
Oh, you had a test. Oh, good. So what next is? I know. You've sent me what?
I think we're still doing exponential functions, but we're gonna go like more detail because we just covered all the basics.
But Ashita, you've sent me what is going to be covered next, right? Let me quickly
Yes.
check. Give me a minute. I'm checking. Advait, you have to be careful. That's not correct. Pratika got it, Subi got it, Akshada got it.
Next, we have exponential regression.
Regression is easy, ma. You use your calculator to do exponential regression directly in the calculator. Just type in the values in the x and y values into a table as we did for linear regression. Then, Annam, is it an exponential growth function, Annam?
Oh,
See, that's where you need to be very careful, right? Hmm.
so it'd be 12.5 over 25. On a table.
Yeah, table. What was the value? What were the values that you had? No, everything is right. Okay, there was a minor mistake in what you gave. Akshada,
What?
how did you get the 25, Akshada? Guys, some of you are getting 25. Why?
Oh, I meant to write 50. I put 20.
Oh, Advait, how
Yeah.
did you get a 25?
I fixed it. I accidentally didn't take it for 0 hours. I took it for 1 hour.
Careful. Okay, that is 0 hour. Okay, here it is 0 hour at least. How about this? I'm going to wait to
Miss Priya, was mine
Yeah,
correct?
ma?
Was mine correct?
Rishabh, yes, I'm hearing you.
Was mine correct?
Yes.
Wait, Miss,
Thanks for checking, Rishabh. Go ahead.
what was the thing that was wrong with mine?
Yours was correct. The thing that was wrong with yours was the factor was half, ma, not 50 times half power of x, right?
Okay.
That's all.
So, the table on the table it would be 12.5 over 25.
Yes, the successive by the previous because see, ma, once it is injected into the bloodstream, suppose let's say I'm getting a medication. Today 50 grams is injected. Tomorrow it will be 25 grams. You see, it goes on decreasing, right? If it is
Okay.
a decay function, your b value, that 2, whatever you've written as 2 should be less, a fraction less than 1, right, ma?
Yeah.
So go
Okay.
ahead with this. Ginger selected a mutual fund that will average a growth of 4.5% each year. If Ginger invests 500 in a mutual fund, what graph models it? It's not a hard one. It's a growth or a decay function?
It's the growth.
Hmm. So now, but it's a nice question. Go ahead. Rishabh, Akshata, good job. You guys are getting it. Okay, Advik, good job. So this becomes easy on you, looks like. Okay, let me see what Ashrita has. It's not able to operate that. I'm going to stop share. Let me see. No problem.
Wait for Miss Priya. I didn't finish solving the problem.
No problem, guys. I just stopped the share because I wanted to check. You want me to put it again? Ma, you
No,
wanted me to
it's
put it
fine.
again?
It's fine. You can
So
continue.
if you have noted it, that's great. But if you have not noted, it's okay.
Yeah, I got the answer. I'm just
Uh-huh. Let me see. Ashrita, I just want to see where you are. Have this. Domain and range, simplifying radical. Oh, they are going to discuss radical notation, square roots, law of exponents, convert bit. Oh, decimal notation and scientific notation. Okay. Okay, let's see. We can do one regression is what I feel. Let me see what I can do. Let me see. I have to get a regression problem. How about this? Okay, guys, let's solve this. Do you all have calculators with you? Do
yeah,
you all have
yeah.
calculators with
Wait, yeah, I do.
Can I
Yeah,
go grab mine real quick?
yeah, why not?
I don't have one.
Then use the online calculator.
Is it like a
Math
test
is
calculator?
downstairs. Can I go get it?
Sure.
I got my calculator.
Is it a test calculator?
Yeah, ma. TA84. TA84. I really want to plot one regression. Can we try? Can I give the problem? You're going to put it in the calculator and see. Can we try? Guys, if you don't have a calculator, what you can do, you can use a TA84 calculator online. That is fine with me. But it's better. The J is correct. Everybody got it right, but some of you did not answer, which is concerning. You want me to call out Annam, Advait, did you get it?
Yeah, I was about to say, can you explain to me?
Oh, okay. You want me to explain. Okay. Ginger selected a mutual fund with average rate of growth as 4.5%, right? So
Are you just finding which one follows the slope?
yeah, which one follows the slope, Lama? There is no slope concept here, right? So he started with the 500. He started
Okay.
with the 500. This is not the graph. This is not a linear graph we are discussing, okay? Because it has a growth rate of 4.5% each year means from the original value, then it gets multiplied by what? 4.5% means every time you go ahead and multiply 104 by 100, whatever first 500 initial value, it grows 4% means find out 4% of 500 that gets added to this. Again, the next time another 4% gets, so every year 104% it grows means the 100% money value grew up 104 by 100, 104 by 100%. So every year you're going to multiply this money by 104 by 100, 104 by 100, 104 by 100. So how many ever years you're calculating, that many 104 by 100 you're going to multiply with. So it's an exponential growth function. So this is correct. Here your equation would be y will be equal to 500, the initial value, and then yeah, go ahead.
Is it no? Is it 4.5 of 500?
4.5 by
500? No, like
go ahead.
4.5% of 500 as the A or
Yeah. So
B.
what is the b value here, guys? You are all bringing up a good point. What is the b value here? Those of you who did this problem, right? Can you educate me?
1.0.
Ashrita, Advik, can you educate me?
1.045.
1.
045.
Good job. How did you get that? How did you get that, Ashrita?
Because we have to convert 4.5 into decimal, which is 0.045. And a growth function has to be greater than 1. You add 1 to 0.045, making it 1.045.
Good job. You bring up a good point, but I want to explain this. So here, see, 500 is the initial amount. Pratika, did you understand this?
Yes, I did.
So here, if it is growing by 4.5%, right? See, we have always studied exponential function to be in this format. Here, b is greater than 1 if it is growth. B is less than 1 if it is a decay function. Here, it's a growth function. So basically, what is 4.5%? Meaning this has to be a number. I don't want a percentage sign, right? 4.5 divided by 100. Basically, you can't say 4.5 divided by 100 as B because it's growing by that. So how are we going to represent this? We always, meaning first it was 100 by 100.
Priyanti, why can't you say it's 4.5 over 100?
Because then I think
Go ahead. Because
never mind.
Ananya, go ahead. Because
If you just put 4.5 percentage, 4.5 as a decimal would be less than 1, so you have to add it.
yeah, perfectly fine. Okay, but logic way of thinking. However, think of this, Mannam. Initially, year 0, I invested $100.
Okay.
It grew 4.5% in year 1 means the money went to what?
Like the next term?
It went to 104 by 0.5, right? Yeah, year 1.
Okay.
The next year, what happened?
It's multiplied by 4.5.
See, it is not multiplied by 4.5. See, that is where I want you guys to understand it a little better. Okay. So 100 became 104.5. If you multiply by 4.5 by 100, the money will decrease. So it grew by 4.5 means if you have $100, it became 104.5. You see, that is only the increase. It grew by 4.5% means the money 100 was multiplied by 104 by 100. Again, it was multiplied by 104 by 100. What is this 104.5 by 100? Let me show you. So instead of saying like this, initially, let's say, we have always studied AB power of x. Now, for a growth function, right, can we modify this equation to A times 1 plus rate of growth power x? For a decay function, I'm going to modify this a little bit. A times 1 minus rate of decay power x. Please note this down. So in this case, the growth rate is 4.5% means let's convert it to a decimal. This is 0.045. The rate of growth is 0.045. If the rate of growth is 0.045, then my equation becomes 500 times 1 plus 0.045 power x. Do you all get it?
Yeah.
Suppose if I'm losing money, suppose if I start losing the money at the rate of 4.5% per year, then you know what happens? The same rate of decay is 0.045, but then I will substitute it here. And what would happen? The equation will become 500 times 1 minus 0.045 means what? 5, 9. This will be a 5. See, see, when you are multiplying by 0.955, go on multiplying by this number, then the money value decreases, right? When you go on multiplying by 1.045, then it's a growth function. This is a decay function. Any questions, Annam?
I understand it a little better now.
So now, growth function, you should always take it as the initial value times 1 plus r power x. Decay function should be A times 1 minus R. What is this R? Rate of growth. What is that rate of growth? 4.5%. You see? Okay, now let's go ahead. What did I want to do? Hold on. Hey guys, for this one, what was the answer, guys?
J.
J was the answer, yes. Some of you had it wrong still. I don't know. Ashrita, you're changing. Why, ma? Ashrita,
Yes.
I'm a little worried. Your first answer was F and then you changed it to J. Why?
For me, it shows J. It doesn't show as F.
You edited it, right?
No.
Edited. You want me to show you? You want me to show you? It will show up your history as well for me. You want me to show you? It was first F and then you shifted to J.
I got J as my answer. I think I may have entered it wrong.
Okay, maybe a typo, but initially you have typed F and then a J. Go ahead. Jeffrey explores caves and has been collecting data. This is what I want you to use a calculator. On the growth of stalactites over a period of years. Elapsed time. So 0th year, the stalactite length was 0.02. The year 2, the stalactite length was 0.08. Shall we try? We need to predict the length of the stalactite after 10 years. So what can we do for this? First of all, we need to arrive at the equation. Then in the equation, you can substitute x equal to 10 NC, correct? So what do we do for this? Any thoughts? Can I go ahead and show you? Or can somebody type it into your calculator?
I don't know how to do this thing in my calculator.
Okay. Can you all copy the table and one of you can read it out to me? I'll show you how to do it in the calculator.
Oh, okay.
0257.
Okay.
Yep. Then I'll share my screen and I can do it. Let's see. Can I go ahead and share my screen?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. The calculator is here. You can use this online calculators as well. So I want to plot. I want to type in values, right? So stat list. It's like linear. See here I have L1, L2 values, right? So can one of you dictate the values to me?
0257
0 point?
0
Oh, 0,
2
2,
5
5,
7
7. Okay, let me go to the y values. What happened?
0.02
0 0.02,
0.08,
08
8,
0.64,
0 0.64.
and then 2.56.
Sorry, ma. What is that?
2.56.
2.56. So I have the values in here. Now I need to graph it, right?
Yeah.
See, the problem is, when you go to the window, table set window, right? You need to find out the scale. So basically, your x values are by years, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So max x values. Let's go to x values. Yeah, scale is 1. So max is 10 you're showing, right? Let's go to 100 years, okay? X min is, I don't want negative values. I'm never going to get negative values, okay? 0 is okay. Okay. Now let's go to the y min, y max. So stalactite grew at a very slow rate. Did you see that? So y min can be 0. Y max can be, let's say 80, because it's going to grow very slowly, looks like, because 0.02, right? Scale can be like what? 0.5 maybe? Yep. And then enter. Let's see the graph. The graph, I don't get the graph properly. Hold on.
Wait, Miss Priya, how do you do it on an actual TI-84 calculator?
Oh, okay. I went to Google, the ta84calc.com.
No, I get how you do that, but like, how do you do it like on your actual calculator? Like, how do you do the steps to get all of whatever you're doing?
Same thing, right? You were watching, right? Stat. I went to stat, edit, then type in your values. But did you get it?
Yeah, I think my calculator is a little different because mine's is like a Casio.
Please, that I can't help you to find out.
All right.
Okay, or go to Desmos and find out.
Okay.
Okay, the other option is I can as well show you, but again, I need somebody's help. Go to Desmos. It's not a, it's a graphing calculator, right? Yeah, graphing calculator. Let's see what happens here. Both I'll show you. These two are the only ones I can show you because it's a little tough, right? So I really want a table, right? Go to a table. Sorry, guys. I really want your help again. 0,
257
oh, 257. That's why I picked up a small table. Then 0.02, then
0.08
and then
0.64
64, then
2.56. You
oh,
entered
sorry, ma'am.
0.
64, then 2.56. Correct?
Yes.
Yep. Now I don't know why it's not graphing. Why it's not graphing? Oh yeah, it graphed. Did you see that?
Oh.
You
Will Desmos not be able to show a line if we do it online?
It will. It should. Hold on. There should be some function. Wait a minute.
Under the line, you have to do y1 is equal to x1 plus b.
What is it?
Under the, like, on a different line, you have to put y1 is equal to x1 plus b.
Under the line.
So you would, yeah. And then you would type the
No, why that went? Illama, why that went? Hold on. What should I put?
Yeah, over there, you would put y is equal to.
Y. I put y is
Wait, do you say
tilde,
y1?
right? Y tilde, right? A plus A times B. Is that what you said, Krisha?
No, you have to do y1 is equal to x1
Oh
plus
yeah,
b.
sorry, because we have used x1, y1 up, right? So y1 will be equal to that's good. That's good. Thank you. So when you do that, automatically the graph comes. Now it's easy to use this mouse, but I would not want you to honestly use this mouse. So what are they basically asking? The question, so we plotted the curve, right? This is more of a regression, right? So we plotted a curve, but then when you think about it, they're asking when it is 10 years, right? What is the length of the stalactite? That's what is asked, right? So when x equal to 10, you find out the y value. So left to me, you know what? This is your y value, right? See, plot it here. 9.96, 19.99 for exactly 10, right? See, approximately 9.98, 10.05, 10.03, 02, 10.10, 20.48. Do you guys see it?
Yes.
Yes.
So this is the length of the stalactite. This is how you plot. See, coming to the regression equation, right? See, linear regression. So once you go to your TA84 calculator, you can go to calc and we did linear regression, right? I remember showing you linear regression. Here you will select exponential regression and your equation will be this. When you are using Desmos, you can have a regression equation as well. So you can get the equation like this. See, R value is 0.87. That means correlation to an exponential curve is 0.87. If it is near 1, then it means that the data points are nearly matching your exponential function. If R positive correlation, do you see 0.8767? So if it is near 1, then your exponential regression is perfect. If you check in, if you click on the button linear regression, it will plot a linear line. But then your regression value will be the correlation coefficient value R will be a very lower value. You don't need a line graph for this. You need an exponential graph for this, and the equation is this. Do you all get it? So using this, you can predict if x equal to 10, substitute x equal to 10 in this equation and find out what is the actual y value. That is using regression. Here, you can look at the graph and say literally, hey, my x value is equal to 10. What is my y value? Did you guys get it?
Yes.
Okay, what happened to the TA84 one? I really want to see the graph. Why am I not seeing the graph? Let's see. Hold on. Stat, calc, see, exponential regression. We'll do a regression and see for this one. There will be exponential regression somewhere. See here, exponential regression, enter. See, list 1, list 2. You can store this into an equation. Storing this into an equation is better. For this, you need to type vars. Vars, y vars, function, y1, select it. So you're going to store it in y1 value, come to calculate and calculate. See, it is plotting the regression. It is plotting the regression function. See, 0.02, b value is 2. 0.02 times 2 power of x. Make sense, guys? If you want to find the correlation coefficient, what should be on?
Diagnostics.
Yep, you have to switch on the diagnostics in the calculator. For now, you have your equation. This is your regression equation. Using this equation, you can substitute x value equal to 10. Then what is the y value will give you the length of the stalactite at 10 years. Make sense, guys? Or you can go to graph. Graph, why I am not, see, graph came now. Did you see that? Do you see it, guys?
Yes.
But if you want to make it a little better, right, you have to extend the x values, because see, x I don't want 1, okay? Make it as 0.2. Then you'll get a better graph. 0.2. I don't want a max of 100. Okay, max of maybe 20. Then you'll get a better graph. See? See? Do you get it, guys? This is how you see the graph. This is how you do exponential regression. Any questions?
Wait, what did you put X max as?
You just adjust. See, the way I did it was so close, right? So X max I reduced to 20. You can yourself adjust based on the value. Suppose Y max I don't want 80 years, right? I mean, I don't want till 80. When the stalactite is going to grow to 80, let me put it as 50. Then you'll get a better graph. See? You get it, huh?
Yes.
So even more you can reduce the X value. X value is not making sense to me still. X value, let's say 15. And then 20, let it be 20, but you can see, this is the interval length. You can put it as 1. You can put it as 0.5. Now graph it. See, it looks nice and neat, right? X values. Any questions, guys?
No.
Okay. If you don't know anything in the TA84 calculator, go to Google, ask how to do exponential regression in TA84 calculator. They'll list you the steps. You can do that.
All right.
Okay. Any questions for me?
No.
Okay, guys. I'm going to give you the homework. Post the homework. Definitely do and come. Okay. Okay. If you don't have any questions, see you all next week.
Bye, Miss Priya.
Bye, ma.
Bye.
Hi, Miss.
Bye, ma.
Hi, Miss Priya.
Bye, ma. Rishabh, did you have a question? Do you have a question, Krishav? Okay, bye-bye. How are you doing in school? Krishav, you have to be loud. How are you doing in school?